Thank you, Holly. Next slide. So after they've created the problem, like an angel from heaven, they have a solution. That's the law of disruption. Create the problem so you can pretend to solve it. The solution is charter schools. Before I tell you a little bit more, charter schools proponents will tell you they are public schools. But charter schools are publicly funded, but most of the time, 99.9%, are privately managed by companies that are governed only by the charter that they have made with the issuing institution, whether it be a state or a locality or an individual school. That charter sets the rules for them. They don't have to follow the rules that public schools follow necessarily. Things like taking the SOLs, taking students who have special needs, or taking students who are second language learners. Their governing is only for what their charter prescribes. So public schools can't be the solution because they are not designed to teach what each parent wants their child to learn, but they are designed for what our society and culture needs its citizens to know. Advocates against public education promise to teach family values, or better yet, next slide. Show them the money. They will give you a voucher that you can spend any way you want as an educational savings account. Only ESAs never have enough to actually pay the full tuition at a private school. And frequently the schools they give you the voucher for do not have services like transportation and lunches. So if you need lunch, or certainly if you need free or reduced lunch, and you need transportation to the school, you are out of luck. The average cost of a private school in the state of Virginia that is accredited is around $14,000. The maximum the state would be able to give you from state funds would be about $5,000. So as you can tell, there's a huge difference. So for the politicians who are cynically just in this for the votes, they're running for election now. They say schools are dysfunctional, children are being groomed, teachers are pedophiles. White children are victimized by the truth about our history, and schools are turning kids gay. And the answer for them is school choice and parents' rights. There is a foundation of cynicism and lies, and the more they scream, the better it is working. So, next slide. We have to stop this here in Virginia. And if we don't stop it now, we will have to stop it later. We can clean it up. How can we do that? This spread from Virginia's governor's race to our Virginia school boards. And there will be in 2023 the largest number of elections in the state of Virginia for local and state offices that there has been in many, many years. It's going to be a huge election, although not a presidential or gubernatorial election. If the tactics they are using are successful, they will gain more strength, and it will be very, very, very difficult to turn this thing around. Next slide. So you can make a difference. You can start here tonight. You can begin to organize, to show up at the school board meetings and at other events, at town halls. You can speak up about the quality and the importance of our public schools and the values that bring us to support them. You can join for public education. Subscribe on our homepage. Follow us on our social media platforms. We are currently on Twitter and Facebook, and we'll be on YouTube, and we will be expanding to other platforms as well. You can attend our leadership symposium, which is for statewide organizers, and that is local organizers who are wanting to address the statewide problem. It's on June 18th in Charlottesville. You can just talk to your friends. Make a resolution to talk to at least 5 friends. Get involved in the next elections. You probably already have people asking you to participate in those. When you are around a candidate, make sure that they know your issue is public education and that it's important to you that they genuinely support public schools.